your science teacher of Art and Progressive School. Dear student, in this video, we'll do revision chapter wise. Okay, first in this video, we'll do the revision of chapter number 9, that is the living organisms and their characteristics. Okay, in this video, first we will understand some important points and then we'll discuss some questions. So you have to do all that questions in your copy. So watch the video till the end. Now let's begin. So now let's discuss some important points of this chapter, that is chapter number 9, living organisms and their characteristics. So the first point is the surroundings where an organism lives is called a habitat. Different types of habitat are terrestrial and aquatic. So basically there are two types of the habitat. Now the second point is the plant and animals that live on land are said to live in terrestrial habitats. The examples forest, desert, etc. Habitat of plant and animals that lives in water is called habitat. Aquatic habitat, example ponds and sea. So the next point is there are two components of habitat, that is biotic and abiotic. So what is biotic? The living organisms are known as the biotic components. And what are the abiotics? All the non-living things include abiotic components. Examples are like rock, air, water, soil, etc. are known as abiotic components. Now the next point is the living things such as plants and animals in a habitat are called its biotic components. Non-living things such as soil, water, air are abiotic components of a habitat. Now the next point is the presence of a specific feature or habits which enables a plant or animals to live in its surrounding is called adaptation. Such as in terrestrial plants, roots play a role in absorption of water and minerals from the soil, whereas in aquatic plants, roots are reduced in size and their main function is to hold the plant in a place. So this is an adaptation of the plant. Okay, now the next point is living organisms performs various life processes such as eating food, respiration, excretion, growth and movement. So the organisms which shows all these characteristics or they perform all these things are known as the living organisms. Now student, we have done a quick revision of this chapter. Now let's move to the question answers. Now students will solve some question answers. Okay, these are the very short type of the question answers. So let's see. First question is different organisms have different habitats. It is true or false? It is true because every organism have the different habitat. Okay, so this is true. Now next question is what are the function of fins and tail of the fish? Now you have to tell that what is the functions of the fins and the tails. So the function of the fins and the tails is to change direction while swimming. Okay, so the fish that use the fins and tails for to change the direction while swimming. Okay, next question is water of sea is dash. So the water of the sea is saline. Okay, so the answer is Saline, saline. Okay, so the water of the sea is saline. Now the next fourth is what is the function of gills in the body of fish? So you have to tell that what is the function of the gills, okay, of the fish. That is to use oxygen dissolved in water. Okay, so you know that in the water the oxygen is in the dissolved form, so the gills of the fish is used to take that oxygen. Okay, so next question is the plant and animals that live on land are said to be live in dash habitat. So the plants and the animals that live on the land, so what type of the habitat that is? That is the terrestrial habitat. Okay, that is terrestrial habitat. Understood? This is the terrestrial habitat. Now, question number 6 is non-living things such as soil, water, air are dash components. So as you can see that soil, water, air and are the abiotic, means they are the non-living things. So the non-living things are the abiotic components. Okay, so these are the abiotic components. Okay, now the next is question number 7, that is what type of leaves are there in desert plants? So mostly most of the time the leaves are absent, but if the leaves are present there, then they are of spine shapes. Okay, so the leaves are of the spine shapes in the desert. Now question number 8 is photosynthesis in desert plants are usually carried out by. So the photosynthesis in the desert plants that are mostly carried out, you know that the stems of the desert plants are green. Okay, so the photosynthesis in the desert plants are usually carried out by the stems. Okay, the stem of the plant. Now the question number 9 is stem of desert plants are covered with dash which helps to retain water. So the stem of the desert plants is covered with waxy layer. Okay, answer is waxy layer. Next is question number 10. The animals eaten by predators are called. So the animals that are eaten by the predators, they are known as the prey. Okay, P-R-E-Y, prey. Now the next question is, question number 12 is name any two sea animals that do not have gills. So you have to write the name of two animals that do not have gills, sea animals. Okay, so that is whale and dolphin. Okay, so these are the two animals that don't have gills, they are having the lungs. Okay, so now the next question is question number 13. Breathing is a part of dash. So the breathing is the part of respiration. Okay, breathing is a part of respiration. Question number 14 is earthworm breathes through dash. So the earthworm breathes through their skin. Okay, earthworm breathes through their skin. Okay, now, so next is the short question answers. Okay, so the first question is, what is acclimatization? So the answer is small changes that takes place in the body of an organism over short period to overcome the small problems. So the changes that is taking place in a very short period of the time to overcome the problems, okay, to survive from that problem due to the change in the surroundings are called the acclimatization. Okay, now the second question is, what is breathing? So you know that breathing is a physical act. Okay, so the answer is the process of inhaling the air and exhaling the air is known as breathing. So student, here I am not writing the inhaling the oxygen or exhaling the carbon dioxide. Why? Because this is a physical act. This is not a chemical process. Okay, respiration is a chemical process, but breathing is a physical act of taking the air. Okay, so that is why I written the air. Okay, so the answer is the process of inhaling the air and exhaling the air is known as breathing. Okay, now the next question is question number 3. What is the importance of respiration? Okay, so what is the importance of it? You know that respiration is a chemical process. So what is the importance of this? So the answer is, it is through respiration that our body finally obtains energy. Okay, so for doing any work, okay, so to perform anything, we need energy. So it is the respiration only that we get energy from the foods. Okay. Now the next question is question number 4. That is, what is stimuli? Answer is, the changes in our surroundings that make us respond to them are called the stimuli. So when we respond to the things that is occurring in our surrounding, okay, so according to that changes that we are responding them, so that is known as a stimuli. Okay, now the next question is question number 5. What do you mean by the term excretion? So the answer is the process of getting rid of waste by the living organisms is known as excretion. Okay, so when the waste materials is removed out from the body, that is known as excretion. Okay, now the next question is question number 6. That is, what kind of leaves are found in submerged plants? So answer is, in submerged plants, leaves are highly divided. Okay, then through which the water can easily flow without damaging them. Okay, so the plants which are submerged, okay, in water, so their leaves are highly divided. Okay, they are that much developed that the water can easily flow without damaging the leaves. Okay, so this is the submerged plant and how the leaves are found in that. Okay, now the next question is question number 7. That is, what is the difference between roots of terrestrial plants and the aquatic plants? So the answer is, in terrestrial plants, roots play role in absorption. Okay, plays the role in the absorption of water and minerals from the soil. Okay, so the plants which are in the terrestrial habitat, so their roots are helped to take the water and minerals from the soil. Okay, whereas in the aquatic plants, roots are reduced in size and their main function is to hold the plants in their place. Okay, so the main function of the aquatic plants roots is to hold the plant in their place. Okay, so student, this is the last question for the today. Okay, in the next video we'll do the revision of the next chapter. We'll understand the important points and some question also, as we have done today. So till then, keep learning, stay safe and stay healthy.